How's it going, fellow hunters and collectors? I'm your host, Dibney. Welcome back to Toy Hunters or Russ. So, coming up next, part 5 of this Rampage review. So, let's get started. I want to get this done because I want to get to Collapse here really quick. So, here we have it, Malekith. Or Malekith, whatever the case. aka Dark Elf. So, pretty much he's the ruler with the Dark Elf. So, you want to read that description, pause it, check it out. Product shot right there for all the figures. Call Obsidian soon. Alright, so let's crack them out then. So first of all, I want to apologize because, you know, I understand that my work is kind of sloppy, but I like to think that I get the job done. Sometimes that's not enough, but there's always room for improvement. So any feedback that you can give me, it's always greatly appreciated, okay? With that said, let's continue, carry on. Malekith came with the right arm, with the little freaking axe, or I mean, whatever the case this thing is. We'll get to that in its respective video. Alright. I think the first time I've seen this figure was in that San Diego Comic-Con exclusive box set that came with Jane Foster Thor, and I can't remember who else was there. But you know which box set I'm talking about. I think that's the first time I seen him get released, and then we got the single figure here, which is okay for you Thor fans out there. But there's only one thing that I don't like about this, about the release of this figure in particular, is that this is the comic book version when we're talking about MCU versions, right? So we never got the Dark Elf from, or the Malekith from what was it, Thor the Dark World. We never got that figure, so they gave us the comic book version, but they didn't give us the movie version. Or they gave us this guy, but never gave us the comic book version of Thor. So that's my only issue. Nothing wrong with the figure so far. Not hating it, not hating on it, but I'm just pointing out the obvious. You gave us a comic book version to a movie line, so it kind of doesn't make any sense. But that's just my take. Anyway, so let's take a look at the details here. There we have Malekith, two-tone color, black and blue. Not bad, looks weird. Looks like that Street Fighter Third Strike character. I forgot his name. If you know who it is, you know, point it out. I can't remember at the top of my head right now. But yeah, we got two tones of colors here. We got a red, and then we got this like burgundy brownish color. And then all throughout the figure itself. So it's like a mixture of the two colors. See, even for the form, back, everything. He's blonde. He's a freaking rainbow elf. Well, there you have it. So, right here, let me get this here. I don't know if you can see it right here. It's supposed to be the full star, but they've messed it up right here. So that's just a QC error. QC stands for quality control, for those that don't know. Okay, so far so good. Nothing wrong with my black star right here. Chest looks clean. Head looks fairly clean. The dividing line looks good. The touch up for the blonde hair between white and blonde or yellowish color is pretty nice. Can't see it because of the light. Sorry about that. And we have soft plastic here, but look at this, they messed up right here. We got a little brown, or yeah, brown color on top of the red. And it keeps going right here. So this is just QC errors. You know, they couldn't decide. They look right here on the back. Again, you know, this is a $20 figure, so what do you expect, right? Can't complain too much. Anyway, so carry on. That's Malekith right there, or Malekith. This is this is like the new like, how do you say Bahamut or Bahamut? Like, and then you get that video where Sephiroth and Cloud are like talking how to say it correctly, and even Bahamut can't even say his own name correctly. That was hilarious. Anyway, went off topic. Well, back to the topic at hand. So let's look at closer look at the articulation. Well, hinge for the head. Can't look up that much because of the hair on the back, but can look down fairly low. So that's okay. That's nice. Torso is on the hinge right there, ratcheted hinge. We got rotation on the hip. That's cool. Then we got a ball hinge for the arm. Because of the arm guard, the shoulder pad right here, kind of blocks the thing. But luckily it's soft plastic, so two-piece right there, so we get the arm to go about that high. Not much, but don't want to force it. And then you get the articulation on the bicep, double jointed elbow, then hinge for the arm. That's nice. No rotation on the forearm. Okay. And then the kick, fairly high. Double jointed knee. Rotation on the shin, rotation on the thigh. Hinge for the foot. And then ankle rocker, of course. So, sexy ankle pivot. Yep. There you have it, Malekith. Very nice figure. Not to my liking, I mean, but for you comic book fanatics, it's a nice looking figure. You know, I didn't know about Malekith until I watched The Dark World, so I don't know what to tell you. Let's see. From side to side. You see? That's okay. If you like the comic book version, that's nice. But this figure itself for me would be an easy pass, but I needed it for the figure, for the Build-A-Figure, so, and of course for this video. So I'm buying the crappy figure, so you don't have to. Well, again, I'm not knocking on the figure, but I just don't like it that much. I don't find it interesting enough. But if you into the comic book accurate characters, he looks really nice. He looks the part. And then the sword. I forgot to talk about the sword. They gave us a nice metallic touch. Trying to get it back in form right here, right? So they gave us the metallic touch over here for the blade, but it looks kind of crooked. So I don't know. They kind of like messed it up there a little bit, or my sword is kind of warped. No, they actually messed up. That sword is not warped. I guess I could try to fix it with some heat, but that's it. Looks weird. And then I got a nice little touch of yellow right there. I guess I can take it off later. But yeah, there you have it. Enough. That's Malekith. I might have not like it, but you guys do, so if I would recommend it for those comic book fans. But if you're like a hardcore, you know, you want the MCU stuff, I wouldn't get it. So that's my take. So anyway, that's enough for this video. I think I dragged it too long, too simple of a figure. Didn't even give us accessories, so that's always a negative for me. Yeah, I mean, perhaps maybe more weapons, I don't know, like sorcery effects. I mean, it is said that he uses like dark magic, so why not give us magic effects, right? But yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say about it. This was part 5 of the Rampage review. We're gonna be talking up next about Black Knight, which is the part 6 of this Rampage, and he pretty much carries the last piece of the puzzle. And then after that, we're gonna get to the Collapsidian, to the juicing part. So that's it for right now. Hopefully you guys stay tuned for the next video. I'm your host Divney. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't. I really appreciate it if you actually go back and take a look at my previous work, okay? Well, hope to see you in the next video, fellas. Talk to you next. Bye-bye.